Are you serious? This cat is like another child. It's 5:26 on Monday going. My cat is killing my vibe. We meal prepped all of our juice. So we juice every morning. So we meal prepped that. And then we did, this is a rotisserie chicken, and I just peeled out all the chicken breast, put it in there so that I can use this as my meal prep. And then that's sweet potato. There's actually a couple things of sweet potato and a couple things of ground turkey. This is my lunch for the day. But we're trying to just like keep it super simple because honestly it's just too much. So these are one of my faves. Get them at Costco. I have one a day. Juicer I use, and it looks like that. It's by Oster, I believe, and it's from Target. It was like $99 or something. This is my juice. I don't know if you can see, but I put some chia seeds on the top. I'm gonna make my pancakes now. So these are Kodiak cakes. We just stick them in this thing. It's a half a cup. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. Put some blueberries. And here's my breakfast. These little tank tops are one of my favorite. Forever 21, they were $12.99, and they're just so supportive, and they go right above the waistline, which I love. So that way if you wear high-waisted leggings, it's not much of a crop, just a teensy bit. And they are lined with a bra inside, and they're ribbed. But they just fit so nicely, and they just like kind of suck everything in. So I went back to get the other two. I had originally got a nude one. Okay, so it is now 9:10, and I just finished packaging a bunch of orders that were placed over the weekend. Headed to Bill's Chainsaw Fitness so that I can go train with Corey. I'm about to do some kickboxing. Hey guys, what's up? So I have not vlogged very much this week. It's been a very busy week for us. The week before Christmas is busy because both of our kids' birthdays fall during that week. They have their birthdays are 2 days apart. So Stevie is the 17th, and then Cruz is the 19th. And then we threw them a birthday party yesterday. We took Cruz to Disneyland to celebrate. And then next week is Christmas. So we've just been so busy all over the place. But we're going to be going to the desert the day after Christmas. And so Corey and I are going to go check out some RVs to see if we can rent one. But before we do that, we're going to go and do a presentation at a personal trainer's school. Corey went to a school called NPTI. And basically it's where you go to school for 6 months, like full time, and you learn personal training and different types of continuing education. And now we're gonna go speak to them because we obviously own a gym, and our gym's concept is completely different than your regular gym. We're not open to the public. We essentially just lease space to personal trainers so they can run their own independent businesses out of our gym. And so we are gonna go speak to them just to let them know what their options are for when they graduate. But that's what we're doing, nothing crazy. What's up, you guys? I'm gonna be doing a quick little get ready with me. I have a Christmas party for our gym that we're hosting tonight, and we are wearing Christmas pajamas, and I just need to get ready. So I figured I would just film it for you guys. Start off putting this stuff called Beauty Shroom. It's by Moon Juice. Feels really good on my face. My skin is so dry. 1, because I'm super dehydrated, and 2, it's just like this season. I'm like totally breaking out too, which I think I'm gonna start my periods. Maybe that's why. Hopefully not pregnant. I put on my primer. This is the Laura Mercier one that I'm almost out of. Laura Mercier is one of my favorite makeup brands. Right now I'm using like a mixture of Laura Mercier, MAC, Cover FX. I have like all kinds of random stuff down here. Tarte. So I'm just gonna rub that in. And the reason I have all these random brands is because I'm actually out of most of my makeup, and I just honestly haven't had time to like go get it, and I don't know what my skin color is, so I can't order it. So I've just been like pulling old makeup, and not super old, but like some of the colors don't really match that well. I'm going to put on my foundation. Okay. Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I forgot I had a little left of this. So this is the Chanel CC cream. I'm just gonna put a little there because it's a little bit darker. I'm gonna blend that together. I'll use a beauty blender, but I feel like I've been liking brushes a little bit more lately. And then I will go over with a beauty blender. Not the actual beauty blender. I get these, which I think I get it from Target, and they're my favorite. I prefer them over the actual beauty blenders, like that brand anyway. You want to get out? This is why I don't do this. I usually use the Tarte Shape Tape, but I really don't like using it when I'm really pasty and dry because I feel like it's kind of a drying concealer already. Come here, come here. But yeah, the Shape Tape concealer kind of like makes my under eyes even more dry. So I'm using the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. The flat end of this to like blend. Blend, blend, blend. I'm gonna put on the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So now I'm gonna put this under eyes. I'll kind of leave it there for a little bit. I think people call this baking, but I'm not quite sure. I'm just leaving it there because everyone else does. So I figure that's the best way to do it. I'm gonna be using this. It's by Chanel. It's called the Ultra Wear Flawless. This brush smells so good. This is a BH Cosmetics brush, which is a brand of brushes that I really like because they're good quality and they're cheap. But I also really like Morphe brushes because they are also very good quality and they're also cheap. So I have a ton of those. So right now I'm just kind of like putting this shit all over my face. So now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, which I'm not very good at, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, let's just see how this works. I just give her like a bunch of random stuff to keep her entertained, but it seriously lasts like 3 seconds per item. So you should see her playpen right now. Her playpen has a straightener, I think a curling iron, a brush, and a ton of makeup brushes because I was giving it to her one by one to keep her busy, and she just got over it, so I kept putting things in there. Obviously the curling iron is like not hot or anything, but all right. So now I'm gonna do my brows. This is gonna be hard. You stay put, okay? Thank you. I'm using the, where is it at? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And I like my brows dark. They're microbladed, so they're already dark, but I like them darker. So I'm just gonna start putting this stuff on. And I kind of just like follow the shape of my brow, and I just try to press harder where I want it to be darker. But it's not easy to do with a child. Stevie, you're all up in my girl right now. I don't even know if you guys can see me. This is called the Hot Mess Express. Get ready with me. I'm not one of those girls who knows how to do their brows like flawless. I know so many people who have like beautiful eyebrows and they spend the most time on their brows. I spend the least time on my brows. What the fuck? What I just did. Let's just cover that up real quick. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah. Does it look okay? Oh, is she serious right now? Stop! Don't be a bully. And then I usually use a little bit of bronzer. Oh, it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Oh my god, how cute are you? You're so cute. So cute. You guys need to give this video a like for Stevie. So I'm just gonna put this on right there. Don't touch it, it's broken. I literally break my bronzers. I don't think I've ever owned a bronzer that I didn't break. Yeah, that's my powder. So I'm just gonna put it on under my cheekbones. A little dark right now, but I'll blend it, don't worry. And then on my jawline. And then on my forehead. Just kinda. Wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Say, can you say thank you? Thank you. Alright, I don't do that whole nose contouring stuff. I like my nose. That's not a brush, baby. And now I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. I think 60% of being a mom is just saying, wow, look at this, oh, look at that. Trying to make them excited for like, wow. Trying to make them excited to like distract them. This age, she's just turned 1. It is so hard because they're just You always want them to like learn to crawl and then learn to walk. And then when they do, you're like, why the hell did I want that? Because you can't keep them in one place. It's very exhausting. Wow! And then for the lips, I'm gonna use Sexy Mother Pucker. And this is by Soap and Glory, and I get it at Target. Oh my God, you guys, help. And it kind of burns a little because it has a little lip plumper in it. So I'm just gonna put this on like so. So I'm just gonna put this on, and it was just like a little color, which I like. I'm not big on lipstick and stuff anymore. And that, my friends, is it. Okay, so now I'm about to curl my hair real quick. I had my extensions moved up. I get hand-tied extensions and I love them. They are a little bit pricier, but I feel like the hair just lasts so much longer. And it's so nice to not have to deal with clip-in extensions. And I do it for a lot more volume because my natural hair is pretty long, but I just like it to be a little bit thicker. So I'll show you what they look like so you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see that. Like that. And I have 2 rows of them. And they last a really long time. You just have to get them moved up like every 6 weeks-ish, depending on how fast your hair grows. So sometimes I do actually open it and use the clamp, while other times, like today, I'm just gonna wrap it around like a wand because I like the thickness of it. It's like a little bit thicker than my actual wand, and I don't like how wands get really skinny at the top. It's gonna be really boring for you guys to watch, so I'm probably just gonna come back once it's done. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this bedhead head rush. It's Shine Spray. Oops, wrong way. It smells so good. Oh my God. And that is how it's done. We're having a pajama party. Okay, so just getting to the gym right now. Good food. Popcorn maker. And then we got this long table. And then this is my get up for the night. Rocking some little onesie. I've had this for like 8 years. But yeah, it's what we're doing tonight.
The lady at the desk was like, I'll let you go through now, but you're not allowed, like, you're not supposed to get trained how to fly. Right, sister?
Look how huge it is. Good morning. Can you say good morning? Good morning. It's Monday. It's the day after our Christmas party, the day before Christmas Eve. And it's about 9:30 in the morning. We've had quite the morning so far. It's still pretty early, but we've already had a little crazy morning because this one doesn't want to sleep. I think she's teething. And so she's been up every 2 hours for the last like 2 weeks, it feels like. But last night I was just so tired after the Christmas party. And I feel like when you wake up, because you're so tired and you wake up, but you feel like you haven't slept and your eyes are burning and you feel like a zombie. That's how I feel. Probably gonna end the vlog here because I gotta get this one down. Hopefully she'll take an early morning nap. And we'll see you guys in the next one. This is my life right here.